So 9:12 a.m. is when the ATC was informed about this crash. We're learning that this was a Learjet 45XR aircraft on which Ajit Pawar was on board, and the DGCA too has now confirmed this news that all the people who were on board that ill-fated aircraft have in fact died after the crash that has taken place. Our other colleagues Pallavi, Payal, Arunima also continue to be with us. Pallavi, very unfortunate piece of news that we have had to track this morning. Ajit Pawar passing away.
Absolutely. We're right inside the parliament where, in fact, the all-party meeting was about to begin and Supriya Sule was expected to come for the meeting. But, of course, now she's rushing to Baramati. Ajit Pawar, who very broke away from the Pawar family, he still continued to maintain very, very good equations. And I remember when we used to travel to Baramati for the elections, Supriya Sule had always made it a point to have that connect with Ajit Pawar family. I mean, despite the fact that there may have been a political parting of ways, but the personal remaining together it was very much there. Therefore, it comes as no surprise that, Supriya Sule is dashing off from the national capital. And as Payal was pointing out, the parliament session begins today. And in fact, all of those, whether they are from the Ajit Pawar faction, that's the NCP, whether it is from the Shiv Sena, Eknath Shinde. In fact, all the leaders are very much here in the national capital, as was Supriya Sule from the NCP Sharad Pawar faction, to take part in the budget session of parliament. But of course, the personal tragedy which has hit them has made them overlook any kind of political differences that may have had. And therefore, Supriya Sule, Praful Patel, all of them completely rushing to the spot. And with that, I would say it's a turnaround moment as far as the politics and the life and times of Maharashtra politics is concerned. But it's a moment for that later. Officially now, Lokmat has confirmed to CNN News 18, as we all have been pointing out, statement can come out from the DGCA anytime soon, as Anvit, my colleague who covers aviation, is also pointing out. Yes, it's absolutely a horrible news, but also news which is, in a sense, shows, one, the fragility of life, and second, also brings bridges all the political differences one may have had, because at the end of the day, politicians do maintain their personal contact, and that is what we are going to see today between the Sharad Pawar family and that of Ajit Pawar as well.
Right, absolutely. And that being that unfortunate leveler is what Pallavi is speaking about. We are getting information as we continue to track all the details. Ajit Pawar, unfortunate piece of news. He is no more. He's died in that plane crash. Rahul Shivshankar is also joining us on the broadcast. Rahul.
Yes, indeed. Sad news coming through. DGCA sources also now confirming to News 18 that 5 people have passed away in this very, very tragic crash that has taken place under circumstances that can only be described as unfortunate. What we do know, of course, is that the family of Mr. Ajit Pawar, including, of course, the extended family, Supriya Sule and Sharad Pawar, are rushing right now to Baramati. This is news that will, of course, shake the political firmament, as Pallavi is saying. And I just want to drag Pallavi back into this conversation. These pictures that we're seeing on our screens show you that the chances of anyone having got away unscathed were very, very narrow to begin with. News coming in now, of course, Pallavi. What is expected to transpire as far as the next 24 hours are concerned? Of course, there's going to be an inquiry, a detailed inquiry that will be instituted by the DGCA. But what is the procedure that is followed at times such as this, especially when Parliament is convened?
Well, I mean, the parliament will reconvene at 11 a.m. and as per the roster, it's the presidential speech which is going to take place, which takes place in the beginning of every budget session. I think even the government and the parliament is going to be waiting for that official words to be coming in. I think they're also going to wait. These are sensitive times. The family is very much over here in the national capital, and they are rushing over there into Baramati even as we speak. They'll, of course, give that first moment, the private moment and the personal moment to the family, that word will be conveyed to them. And then, of course, the procedure is very simple. It gets conveyed, obviously, to the speaker. Ajit Pawar, of course, is not a member of parliament, but he's a politician. He's also a deputy CM of Maharashtra, so he holds that constitutional position. And as I was talking about, I mean, we all have done multiple stories and ground reports on the break within the Pawar family because Ajit Pawar chose to break away from Sharad Pawar. There was several name calling which was given, but Ajit Pawar has proved himself as someone who could be a worthy carrying of the NCP tradition as well. But despite that, as recently, I remember there was a wedding which took place in the national capital. Ajit Pawar was sitting and seen along with Supriya Sule. They do share the very close bond. That bitterness has not come across in the family. She used to call him Kaka. I remember whenever we used to meet her in Baramati during the elections, not a bitter word. Obviously, in politics, when you're political opponents, you attack each other. But that personal bitterness was never ever there to see. And I think they maintained that maryada, they maintained that decorum, that grief you're going to see writ large on the faces of Sharad Pawar's extended family, that of Supriya Sule, and just about everyone. I mean, everyone acknowledged the fact that Ajit Pawar had come out of the shadows of